the industry. We can't mention everybody in one program, so we're just keeping it to 4 for today. We'll start with Da Green. Let's start with Da Green. What do we guys remember Da Green for, really? Yeah.
Da Green, every time I remember Da Green is always like, I don't like the situation where people actually compare Da Green to Olamide. They do different style of music. But the reason why I think they actually attribute them to each other is the fact that as a Yoruba indigenous rapper, you know, and he actually commercialized that rap music, which a lot of Ajasa actually initiated, and he brought it to the hip hop line, like full hip hop, you know, and as much as
can we see an image of Da Green, if that's possible? Let's see the image of Da Green for those who've forgotten. Yes. Go ahead.
As much as he actually did just an album, that album was like 10 albums in one.
Yes. Yes, that's true.
You know, it's a major one that has actually helped the likes of this producer. So Sick has not been forgotten because of just one Da Green.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a major one.
Ify, what do you remember Da Green for?
Yoruba rap.
Yeah.
I feel he brought it out. Yeah, he started. And he left too soon.
Yeah, he did.
That's when he was about, you know.
Ashiri?
When I was on low court, they said I look like Da Green. Yeah, look me well.
What are you on
you
now?
can zoom my face now. Zoom my face. Put it beside Da Green. You see that we look alike.
Okay.
We look alike facially.
That's true.
Not by virtue of experience.
Okay. But what do you remember him for aside that?
He brought glamour to the glamour that is now on Yoruba rap now.
Yeah.
I think he was a frontliner in that regard. And I remember then, that was a few weeks before he died then, as an underlevel student back then, you know, he came for a concert on campus then, and you need to see the way everywhere was scattered. I still remember some of his lines offhand.
You can't even forget it.
I remember Lenovi, pop, 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 pop. I remember that one.
And they're not just lines.
Yes.
He has wit. He is sweet.
Yeah, he was really witty.
His words carry commands.
Yes.
Yeah, and there was something because I could remember I was playing his clips. That was when he actually passed on. Then I could remember when it was known as Green Face way back then in party time. That was actually like 2003.
Wow.
Then it was known as Green Face. Then Green Face, and it was always doing the rap thing. Yeah.
We'll always remember Da Green. We won't forget him in a hurry. All right, moving on. Let's go to Branama Kruna Kefe. Yes. Remember Kefe.
Wow. I shouldn't be talking. I'll talk so much about him.
I know.
Okay, Ashiri. Let's start with you.
Ashiri.
What do you remember Kefe for?
I'm emotional. The emotion will on this note, I will read the ladies first.
Okay. All right.
I actually danced to her song on my wedding day.
Wow.
Dancing it, yeah. She was so inspiring, you know. She was a fashionista.
Yes, she was a diva.
She was a diva.
Yeah, in that time. That's true.
She made good music.
She's still a diva.
Yeah.
I'm sure she will be on the Fleet of Angels now.
Wow.
She's one major. I've been working with female artists in a while. I worked with Muma G. I worked on her album. But when I met with Kefi, and I was shocked, like somebody can sound like this. The power in her voice is crazy. And when I worked with her, after working with her, and at that time, I think she had this family issues. She had the problem with her husband and all that. So even I was being threatened at a particular time when I was working on her, but I had so much joy working with her because she had a passion for her job and all that. And when we did that song actually won her. You know, she's the first gospel artist that's going to win Best Female on Eddie's, formerly Hip Hop Award, Best Female, Best Vocalist, as in she won like 4 awards at a row.
Yeah.
She performed, and you know, when people call me, okay, the first person that called me about the song Kokoroko was Koba.
Okay, you produced it.
Yeah.
Kokoroko.
Yeah.
Featuring Timaya.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was Koba that called me, and when I picked the phone, I was like, I didn't even know it was the one. I was like, yo, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with this guy? What are you thinking? What's wrong? You know, like, who is this? And he said, you know, this morning, Tosin Martins brought an album to me to listen to, and I listened to the songs, and I was like, who is this guy? This is gospel music, for God's sake, you know, and all that. Majorly, our song is the first gospel song that's played in the club, and people dance like this is
Yes, like a secular song. True.
You
And must we
understand?
mention
Till date,
that
I'm still
most of our
expecting.
songs were hits?
Yeah.
Yes,
all
most of
our
our singles were hits.
you roll it.
Kokoroko. Wow.
I invented a dance for.
I don't know what killed her. I still feel she didn't die. Like I was just I'm surprised, you know. Just
Okay.
like that.
She slumped in an airplane, and you know she never came out of that coma.
R.I.P.
We'll forever remember Kefi.
Yeah.
We will. All right. So let's move on to another diva who passed on too soon, Susan Harvey, aka Goldie. Yes, let's talk about Goldie. Yeah.
I've never attended funeral for any artist. You understand? That grade I didn't go. You know, I didn't go because I don't know. I just feel you actually mismanaged your life because I see celebrities like We Are Don't Dies. You know, and people would, you know, should
Like mortal
you understand?
beings.
Like Michael Jackson. You know, it took us a long while to forget that Michael Jackson is actually dead. You know, and look at the age. Look at Lionel Richie still alive. Look at these old men that we actually look at still alive. You know, so if you're saying these young people die, I feel like why would you die?
So you're still living in denial. That's what.
Yes, why should you die? Why should you die? Because you know, to a point, God has blessed us. We have money. You know, if you don't have money, most of us have fun.
Solo, it's not money that keeps somebody alive.
I'm going there. I'm going somewhere.
I'm sure they would have bought life.
To a point, we have money. We have
option.
money. You know, your health is vital. Sure. You understand? So if anything is denying me of my health, should be money. You get what I'm saying? So every time I'm trying to pursue this money and get this money, I don't forget that I need this life to spend this money.
Okay, well.
That's actually a good one.
Ashuri, is there anything you remember Goldie for?
Awesome. Yeah.
She's a niche.
Iffy.
She's
Gold hair.
Gold hair, yes, yes. She rocked that gold hair like
Hope she didn't
no one
inspire.
else.
Did she inspire this?
And one funny thing that happened was the first day of February, I guess that same year that she died.
Yes.
She was a guest on the program, Pictures, and
She
I
was,
actually
yes,
still there.
we hosted
so
her.
we actually did
Actually,
Happy New Month.
I like to know how careful from every time I want to galas.
Don't say
Get him
that.
to me.
I mean, that's my very careful.
No, actually,
What's your nominating anything?
before you go here, I anointed this place.
Yes, the Lord.
3 liters of oil. You can't see that everywhere.
Okay, so we can move on. All right, last on our list for today is none other but the Baba himself.
Abba Mieda.
Yes.
Oh.
Adekunle Kuti.
Wow.
All right.
Fela,
Ashiri,
let me belt the cat.
please do.
Fela is a non-religious prophet. Yes, I will just give him that title. He's a non-religious prophet. He's a non-tithe collecting prophet. Hope they won't freeze me on that. Because everything he said
Comes
to pass. I still watched some of his video yesterday, and everything he was singing in that was aligning with recent happenings now. Do you know Fela created the current issues we're having with herdsmen?
Yes.
Everything that is happening. And Fela is more than, if we can have people that have his kind of spirit, and he's very intellectual.
He's intellect.
And his style of using satire music for someone to face the government is what everybody dreads. So if you have someone that faces the government with his talent, I have to give it to Abba Mieda.
Wow.
He's really Abba Mieda.
Okay.
Really.
Ify, you next.
Well, he's a legend. Even abroad, he's recognized.
True.
Sure.
All around the world, Fela is known, and I'm sure his legacy is still on because his kids keep bringing up things that he has done, and he's a good artist.
One we can't forget.
He would have been a politician, a good one, if he was.
If he
He
was
wouldn't
still
have
alive.
been one, but he would have forced
maybe
more
not.
of them to be well behaved.
Yes,
Would have
it
been
would have been on the opposing side. That's what I think.
He's a social
He's a stand-alone.
He's a critic.
Yeah. Okay, so
He knows what he's doing.
I don't know. He said everything about him, but I don't hope to. His legacy actually motivates me myself. And if you check my record, to a point, that kind of person that I feel like, what do you live this life for when you can't speak the truth? Because when you go, the truth will still be said, and it will follow this your name. That's what I stand for. And everybody that know me very well, I don't stand behind the force. I stand to say the truth. So for me, he has actually inspired me, and thank God for one of his sons, Sheung. Sheung actually follows that rule.
Beautiful step.
Sheung does not look at your face before he tells it to your face, you know. So it's a major one, and for like of me, I'm actually following that legacy too, because Yoruba sọ pé tá bá sòótọ́ a máa kú, bá a jẹ sọ.
You are not following his legacy.
Àyè máa kú.
Am I wrong?
If you are following his legacy, I have to correct you at that point. If you are following his legacy, you won't dress here like this.
How am I supposed to dress?
You know what Fela wears. Why couldn't you wear?
What does he?
What
What did you used to wear?
What does legacy have to do with your
like
clothes?
Burna Boy.
No, I didn't say that.
Or probably like the uniform.
Oh yeah. Where's that guy, by
It's
the way?
fine.
Okay. All right. You know, what amazes me about Fela is the fact that someone who's been dead for that amount of years.
Yeah.
To
His name does
still
not
be
relate to
so relevant.
It's
amazing
Because
for me. That
one reason, he sang the future.
amazing.
So-
Yes.
And like
so
they actually
amazing.
studying.
Yeah, you
Yes,
have to.
yes.
You have to.
Okay, all right, we're going to take a break. Let's
think
take a
it's
break.
understudied.
We'll come
He's
back
under study.
and then we'll talk about you guys.